my chair, so I had them arrested.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, okay. Let's get into
Not
it.
sounding off great. This is sounding extremely petty.
Okay.
Stood for a chair.
Maybe they stole a really expensive
Is
chair.
there cocaine
Okay,
in the
let's
chair?
find out. I don't know.
It still
Okay.
sounds petty, even if it's an expensive chair.
I got a new job in sales working for a company that sells access control systems, CCTV systems, etc.
Okay, so security.
The chair in my cubicle was uncomfortable AF. So on day 3, I brought in my own Herman Miller Aran chair. On day 4, it was missing. I looked around and another sales rep was sitting in it. I asked for it back, but he basically told me to F off. I went and spoke to the owner of the company. He told me that the chairs aren't reserved. They're first come, first serve. I explained that I own that chair and it cost me $1,800.
Oh!
That's
Where
what I
are
was saying.
buying
Expensive
chairs?
chair. He told me that I need to come in earlier if I want that chair. The next day, the same guy was sitting in it when I got to the office. I told him to give it back or I was going to call the cops. He refused, so I called the cops. It was quite the scene, but in the end, he admitted that he took my $1,800 chair. I was prepared. I had the receipt which showed the serial number. Yes, Aran chairs have serial numbers.
Wow.
They asked me if I wanted to press charges. My new boss said I would be terminated if I had him arrested, so I said, absolutely I want to press charges. My new boss fired me on the spot, so I carried my chair out with me as I was leaving. And yes, the cops arrested the dude who took my chair. He admitted to it. The dude who took my chair had been in the industry for about 15 years, but he's going to lose his security license, which means he won't be able to work in the industry. He's going to lose his job. I don't give a shit. He shouldn't have stolen my chair. Am I the asshole for making this dude lose his job?
Okay, I'm gonna say yes. That they
What?
are. Okay, first of all, this is you cost somebody else their livelihood over a chair that you brought in. They didn't physically take it from your office to their home and actually steal it. I don't agree with his stance in saying that to F off. That or the first come first serve thing, but I do think if that was the case, I would have the next day just took my chair home. I'm not gonna call the cops on a person. That's extremely petty. That's
Tim,
almost Karen level behavior.
I would like to tell you that not only would I call the cops, I might burn that man's house down. Because he's, number one, he's a sales guy, which tells me a lot about the kind of person that he might be.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are some good sales guys out there, but I have not met many of them.
No.
Even if they're an asshole, I don't think calling the cops on somebody. It's like if somebody took your lunch out of the fridge at work and calling the cops on them. It's annoying. It's a problem. I don't think it's worth involving the police.
What if your lunch cost $1,800?
Why are you buying $1,800 lunches and chairs?
There is an expectation when you go to work that you have some sort of private space. Or if you don't have some sort of private space, you should have some sort of private space.
Even in an open cubicle or something, it's
If
still
it's
yours.
Yes, I
your
agree.
cubicle,
Right.
and you put a seat cushion down on the company's chair, and the next day someone had taken your seat cushion and put it on their chair, you'd be mad. You'd be like, I brought that from home.
Right.
I would
That's
be
my
mad, but I would
property."
not call the police.
No, because it's only a
But you
$300
already
seat
tried
cushion.
going to your boss.
Yes.
Your
Well,
boss
and-
gave you no support. And was basically
I-
like, your chair is his chair. And that's not the way the world works.
You wouldn't call the cops either.
Well, I like to think that I'm a better communicator than that, and I would work the situation until I got my chair back.
Uh-huh.
But if I literally absolutely couldn't, and my $1,800 chair was online, and now my boss is threatening to fire me or whatever and keeping the chair, I'm for sure calling the cops. You know what I mean?
This situation inflames my sense of injustice
Yeah.
so much because there's already so much injustice in the world, and now it's happening right here
I'd
in
be
front of
pissed if it was my own yogurt in the fridge. So much already. You know what I mean? If dudes even eat my yogurt and it's like, well, it's in the fridge that we all share, and the boss, and I was like, dude, he keeps eating my yogurts. And the boss was like, man, I shouldn't put it in the fridge then. I'd be like, what? I hate this company.
I also hate conflict.
Yeah.
So I have a very different perspective of if that's happening, I'm just going to try everything I possibly can to avoid further conflict.
That sounds like...
If this person is going to be an asshole and doing that, I'm just going to take my shit back.
You just have to arrive at 5 in the morning.
Right.
You wheel it back
Get
in.
your chair back and then sit in it all day, not get up once. I agree. I would call the police because you get arrested for stealing less at Target.
Yeah.
I get,
And
but
then
like,
I think it's like $600 at Target and you go to jail. So I double that for a chair. And this guy sounds like he needs to have his ass handed to him.
Lauren's
sounds like.
stealing shit from Target.
And I just feel like once you're like, oh my God, I'm starting to feel powerless because my $1,800 chair that I brought in for me has now been usurped.
Mm-hmm.
I go to my boss and my boss is like, tough cookies, babe.
Better sell more.
Now I'm feeling even more powerless. What are my options to get power back in this situation? I don't have that many.
That's a toxic work environment
it
all
is.
the way around.
It is
Oh.
for sure.
I one day hope to be in a position to afford an $1,800 chair. The chair I'm sitting in was free on a curb.